Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Well, good morning. Happy Wednesday, this August 20th. This is Chris Wood with the Call Flow Radio Show. Of course, the number is 434-394-0924. We're going to ask you to hold off on your calls, however, because we do have a very special guest in the Francis E. Wood studio with us, and behind one of our microphones here is the lovely Missy Shores. She is Superintendent of Cumberland County Public Schools. Good morning, Missy.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Great, thank you.
I know you've had a busy summer.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have a daughter who barrel races, which is wonderful. So I know that you've been around the country following her and her barrel racing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's going on now? You've just taken over the position of Superintendent of Cumberland County Public Schools. How's it going so far?
So far, it's going great. We've had a real smooth start to the school year. Today is day 8 for students. We've got new administration at our high school and middle school, but they are knocking it out of the ballpark, and students are coming in and never missed a beat.
That's great.
Yes, ma'am.
That's great. Well, what are the programs coming up that you've got as far as your goals as far as the schools are concerned?
So, for me, we're working as a team to establish goals for the school system. We're going to focus a lot of instruction and data, but we also want to make it a warm and welcoming environment for our students, because, if they're not there and they're not comfortable, they're not going to be learning in the classrooms.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Well, do you have some new staff coming in as well?
So in the central office, we've added Dr. Andrew Hoyt as the Director of Finance. That's the only new addition to central office other than me.
Oh.
And then, of course, we have new teachers in all of our buildings. Just a few unfilled positions yet, a couple of sped positions to fill, a science and a biology. So other than that, we're pretty fully staffed.
Okay. What about your attendance this year? Has it grown, or is it about the same, or?
So attendance improved last year over the previous year, but that's still a point of focus.
Can you hold on just a minute? I think we're having some problems with your microphone. So can you switch over to this microphone? Okay, we might have to start all over again. But anyway. Okay, so let's see if that one works better. Go ahead.
Okay. Is that better?
Not really. Is it better?
Is there a cord down here that's important that is important?
I don't know. Can you hear her okay? Pardon me? All right. All right, now we can try it again. Okay. Sorry about that, folks, but we want to get this. We've got Noah here doing all kinds of I guess gymnastics or whatever, trying to get it straight here, because we want everybody to hear you.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that's much better. Okay. All right, so we were talking about attendance.
Yes, ma'am. So with our attendance, we showed a lot of growth over the previous year. It's still a point of focus, because if they're not there, they're not learning. But we're getting closer and closer to that 10% point. So that's a goal.
That's
Yes.
the goal there.
Yes,
Okay. What about as far as the extracurricular activities, like the football team and what's going on
So
with
fall
the
sports is getting started. We have a scrimmage this week. Tomorrow, as a matter of fact, for our varsity football team. We will have a JV and varsity program this year, which is exciting for us. Golf has already had their first match of the year against Buckingham last week. And cross country is gearing up for the start of their season. Fall cheers in full swing, and volleyball's on it as well.
Well, that's fantastic. As far as what you do upper school and, of course,
Yeah.
the grade school, the lower school as well. Are there any particular subjects or issues that you feel like that are going to be a focal point? As far, I know you wanted to make the kids feel welcome and at home and everything, but as far as any particular agendas or issues that you might feel like that you might have that you can't? Well, I know that you can handle that, but anyway, is anything coming up?
So no, not really. I think that it's really important to me that our focus is on our staff and faculty. If they're feeling comfortable, they feel supported, then that trickles down to the students. We are focusing on that instructional piece and making sure that we have all the tools necessary to address weaknesses when we find them and keep it moving forward.
What about safety?
Safety is always a focus. We do have our SROs in both buildings. We are working closely with the Sheriff's Department on some other innovative things that we want to look at for our school buildings. And we've applied for some grants to potentially enhance our safety at all the schools.
Okay. What about the band?
The band is looking great. I've been out there watching them the past couple of afternoons. They've got the color guard working. The band sounds amazing, so I'm really excited to see what they do this year.
Well, Chip had talked about some of the extracurricular activities with the kids, like giving them hands-on experiences with, with a lot of stuff, farming, engineering, technology, and all of that.
So we are focusing on work-based learning with our high school, but we also want our elementary and middle school kids to be looking at potential careers and focusing on their interests. But we have students this year who are working with some local electrical companies on some work-based learning. We also have some students who are working with our technology program and are getting hands-on experience there as well.
What about cell phones?
Thank you to the community. That's actually been a much smoother transition than we thought. The policy is off and away, bell to bell. So that was something we began last year. And so it seems to have picked up right where it left off. And of course, with that being law now, as opposed to just a school policy, that's actually helped us a little bit at the school level.
Good. Do you keep in touch with Chip?
Oh, of course I do. I'll see him this morning, as a matter of fact.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yes, ma'am.
That's good.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, it sounds like things are going well.
Yes, ma'am.
And we certainly know that from what Chip has said about you and just my talking with you, the Cumberland County Public Schools is in good hands.
Well, thank you very much. He's a big act to follow. So.
Oh, I know he is, but I know that you'll do very well with it.
Thank you.
And we'll be talking with you next month, hopefully.
Sounds great. Yes,
and
ma'am.
let us know how things are going along.
Wonderful. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. That was Missy Shores, and she is the new Cumberland County Public Schools Superintendent. I'll get this all straight in my head. But anyway, so she's come by, and of course we wish her good luck and look forward to talking to you again soon. All right. Take care. All right. It's 15 minutes after 8 o'clock, and you're listening to the Call Flow radio show. I believe we got our microphones okay, it's, at least for most of the interview there. It is about 16 minutes after 8 o'clock, and we've got who's coming in to join me this morning.
This one?
That one works.
I'll just stand here until Noah's back.
Oh, here he
He's on
comes.
special assignment.
He's on special assignment. Oh,
something
is it one of the something that will self-destruct in 15 seconds?
Something like that, yes.
I see. Okay, well that's good. Well, thank you,
I think
John.
he's here now.
He is, but he's doing something.
He's
Yes,
always doing something.
He's always doing something. Well, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was good. How was yours?
Well, I attended my 60th high school
How'd
reunion.
that go?
It was interesting.
Okay.
It was very interesting. I did get to meet some people who that I hadn't seen in 60 years.
Wow. Was
Yeah.
that long?
Yeah,
Wow.
and that was pretty interesting.
Okay.
We were at this place called Buckeye Farms, and it's
Okay.
right at the foot of where you go up to Mountain Lake, and to the lodge and all. But I didn't go up there because my car is a little long, and taking those curves, I would see the taillights, going around. But anyway, been up there lots of times.
Okay.
But they were having their Dirty Dancing festival up
Oh,
there
okay.
at Mountain Lake. So that was
Okay.
why I couldn't, get a a room there because it was all booked up as of March of this past time. So it was, but the venue was wonderful, and it was so nice to get into the mountains again.
Yeah.
I just feel so protected, and they were beautiful. They were lush and green, and it was just lovely. But
Okay, I'm
then,
going to let Noah hear the rest of your story. She's talking about the
well, it's
reunion.
okay. I'm fine. We're going to use that microphone, I think, because the other one's not cooperating.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, so I got to, I was going to go to Narrows on Sunday morning and sort of tour around there, find my old house that I lived in, and all that kind of stuff. Put my feet in Wolf Creek.
Yep.
But
How long has it been since you last put your feet in Wolf Creek?
it's been 8 years or so. Wow. We were back there for a 58th reunion. But no, for I guess it was the 55th. Anyway, so I got a text from Serena, who was watching Iggy. And Iggy was not cooperating on Sunday morning, so she found a deer leg in the woods. It's it would only happen when I'm away, of course. So Serena
Iggy is an opportunist.
Yes, Serena was panicking because she couldn't get her in the pen. She couldn't get her in the house because I said, well, just leave her alone. She'll be okay. She'll be fine because Serena had to leave and go to work. But anyway, so I cut my little tour short and came on home, and Itty was fine.
You need to get one of those like animal control nets, those massive nets that you just like woof, like a cartoon.
She would chew through it. She'd do
oh,
something,
maybe.
Yeah, but anyway.
So how was the reunion? Did you
The
see
reunion was
anybody
nice.
that
The
you
food was
weren't
good.
expecting to see?
Yeah.
Did you run into
I
some
did.
old rivals in high school, Chris? Like, anyone hear the?
Well, not really.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I hardly recognized,
Yeah.
a lot of them. Of course, some of them I had seen at the reunion before that. But, yeah, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. We partied a little bit and had a nice meal, and I was back in Blacksburg and in the bed at 9:30.
Wow. Nice. Very nice.
So that's the way that was.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Did you try bringing a flask with you? That's the question that.
did I bring a flask? No, I
No.
didn't.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
didn't
take
bring
a
a
flask. I
flask?
didn't take a flask.
I would take a flask.
No, I didn't take a flask.
All right.
But anyway,
All right.
I'm not lying.
Okay.
Anyway,
I totally believe you. No, and I mean it. But like, I don't know. I think I think people need to start carrying flasks around more.
oh really?
And just like in life, I mean,
Just in life, just
I mean, name me a situation where it's a bad time to take just a little swig of gin or what have you. It's usually. I mean, if you're driving, of course, that's a terrible time. But like,
Yeah.
I
Well, I
mean,
knew I had
would
to
say,
drive.
I would
had
say
to drive
most
back.
social situations would benefit from a little gin.
a little gin.
In family situations as well,
Yeah.
reunions or what have you.
Yeah, you got that.
My
right.
mom a couple of weeks ago was trying to kick off a Bible study, and I was like, all right, time to dust off the old flask, find it somewhere, have it somewhere around this house, like
Kick
just
off
because
a Bible study.
yeah, like a little like a
that.
family Bible study. I think that's I mean, obviously I read my Bible, but like it's a bad idea to get the family together and because like I'll put it this way, my mom is a one of those like Bible, not a conspiracy theory, but she's like, okay, so this means the aliens are probably coming back. Kind of like that kind of
kinda
energy.
reads stuff
End
into it.
times.
Yeah.
Like she's heavily reads Revelations and like tries to connect the dots to like today. And I remember back when I was like 5, she was like, the end times is going to be next year, all right? So everybody just make sure they're ready. And she's been saying that. And the thing is, like, I mean, I'm sure the end times is closer than it was 20 years ago. Sure, fine. But, like, still, nobody knows. It could be 100 years from now. It could be 1,000. Nobody knows.
Well, from things that you read off the internet and everything, it could be today.
Yeah, it could be today.
All they want to do is just make you stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
just
my mom's
worry.
heavy into that, so I was like, no Bible study, please, no. And if we did, hence
Yeah.
the flask. That's where that comes into play. So.
Oh, that's that. I'm glad that you read the Bible and everything.
Yeah.
Kate's been reading the Bible.
Oh,
My
that's
daughter.
good, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
she's
some interesting.
she's quite the reader.
Mm-hmm.
But I was surprised a little bit that she's started reading it. I think she finds it fascinating
Yeah.
too.
I
as
picked
well.
up the Book of
Good.
Mormon once. That was also an interesting read. Not
bet it was.
Not super into that, but it's.
Didn't they maybe make a movie like entitled "The Book of Mormon"?
No, you know what? Maybe they should. I feel bad for Mormons because, like, you think about what they. I mean, they kind of do a dangerous job going door to door with like a white shirt and a tie. You know what I mean? Those are the guys, right?
Those are Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
That's okay.
Well, what is the Mormon stereotype? Don't they do something kind of like that? They ride bicycles? That's also Jehovah's Witness, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah, but
well, yeah. Anyways, we got a phone call.
I know, but it's interesting to talk about that stuff. So we'll
Yeah.
get back to it in a
Oh,
little
sure.
bit. All right. Let's see if we have a call here. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Good morning. Did y'all know that today is National Radio Day?
It's always National Radio Day.
Well, yeah, but yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, what's the name of the place where y'all had your reunion?
It was Buckeye Farms.
As an Ohio State fan, that is a great name.
Do you think so? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. It was very nice venue, beautiful. The weather was gorgeous, and it was a fun time. The food was great, so we had a good time. The camaraderie
Was Kermit Huckabee there?
No, Kermit Huckabee was out in Colorado. That's where Kermit was. Yeah.
So he's probably not listening.
I don't think so.
He might stream it online or something.
Yeah, he might be. Who knows? And you're right. Today is National Radio Day. It certainly is.
Today and every day.
Today and every day
Yep.
is always National Radio Day. Also, today is National Bacon Lovers Day.
Oh.
You like bacon? I love bacon.
No, not really.
Not really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm weird. I'm not a fan.
Well, do you like, bless you, do you like sausage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it comes from the same source.
Yep.
But anyway, okay. And let's see what else today is. Today is National Chocolate Pecan Pie Day.
Ooh.
What?
How about that?
Okay, now see.
All right. Okay. Nope.
Yeah, nope. Okay. Yeah. So I make a regular pecan pie, not a chocolate pecan pie, but that might be worth taking a look at.
How much more difficult would that be to make the chocolate pecan pie?
It wouldn't be any different.
Okay.
No. So where are
Just
you?
add a couple more ingredients, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Just a couple, like chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Today also is National. Wait a minute. I just had it a little while ago. What is it? National Accessible Air Travel Day. How about that?
That's
Oh, okay.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, air travel day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And let's see what else is National Day today. That's all about
You
all I
drove
can
to your
see.
reunion, right? You didn't fly.
No, I drove. Yeah. It's about a two and a half hour drive where I was going, and then another 30 minutes to that, and that would be where Narrows is, but on the New River. But I didn't get there this time. But since it's only 2 and a half hour drive, and it really is a beautiful drive up there with the mountains and all, I can go anytime I want to.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
don't have to go to a reunion.
Maybe even take Iggy out for a little.
Iggy would love it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
She would have so much fun. Her nose would be so busy with all the.
Does Iggy like riding in the car?
She doesn't mind riding in the car. No, she's a good traveler. But she's got to be
Does
up
she
there
ever
with me.
bark?
She's got to be up there with me because, you know, she's got to. She's a backseat driver.
Does she ever bark?
Well, sometimes she barks. She likes to see all the cars and stuff like that going by in the trucks. And if she sees a cow, then she just goes nuts, you know. But no, she rides pretty well in the car.
She likes cows, though.
Well, I don't know whether she likes them or not. She hasn't really gotten close enough to one, but I'm sure she would bark at it. Yeah. Yeah, she came close to some horses one time on a wagon. She didn't know what to do with those either. She didn't really bark. She kind of cowered with those because they were bigger than she was. So,
And
you know.
Noah, you know how yesterday John told you to be nicer to me when I call in?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know what he was talking about because you've never been mean to me when I call in.
Thank you, Potato, and I feel the same way.
I mean, even when I teased you about not liking country, you don't give me a hard time.
Don't give you a hard time. I'm a very nice guy. Actually, believe it or not, contrary to popular belief, I am a very easy to get along with kind of guy. I know John may distort that view and make it seem like I am not easy to get along with, but no, I'm very amicable. Some have said I'm nice.
Did you tell Chris what John did to DJ a couple of weeks ago?
You know, I don't think I did. I'll have to tell you after the
After the show.
after I was going to say the bottom of the hour because
We're just
round
about
up.
at the bottom of the hour, aren't we? But anyway, now I missed all that,
Yeah.
and I missed yesterday because I was playing tennis. But
just some classic radio shenanigans. When I tell you, I'm sure you're going to be like, okay, we've definitely done that back in the day, you know.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
nothing too crazy, but
okay,
yeah.
nothing too crazy.
He switched one of the songs. He was playing a Grateful Dead song, but John put Tiptoe Through the Tulips by Tiny Tim in there, and he accidentally played it.
That is radio shenanigans, and that's live radio for you, and I love it. I love it.
Do you remember anything like that ever happening to you?
Who, me or Noah?
Yeah. You.
Me.
Yeah.
We didn't have the luxury of somebody, pulling a prank like that on me. I was usually the one that pulled the prank on myself, basically. So that was, I went through a lot of those faux pas.
And then he changed it after about 1 minute, and somebody called and requested it, so he played it again.
Specifically.
Oh, isn't radio fun? Yeah, it is. All right, well, we've got to go. We're at the bottom of the hour, but please call back, okay?
Okay.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye. All right, that was Mr. Potato, and he may call back. All right, we've got our weather forecast coming up. And now we got it. And it's brought to you at this time. Where's my oh, there it is. That was my recipe was hiding my other stuff here. All right, the weather's brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm here to help you finance your commercial, agricultural, or personal project. Give us a call at 391-1136 or stop by our downtown office at 216 North Main Street, where you'll find old school personal assistance with attention to detail. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, let's take a look at our forecast for today. Lots of sunshine. Our after we have the decreasing clouds, all that stuff's going to burn off. In fact, we had a little bit of mist coming in this morning as well.
Little fog, little mist. Not too bad, though. Yeah.
Look for a high of 86 degrees for today. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low of 70. On Thursday, we'll see a 30% chance of some showers. Look for a high on Thursday of 83 degrees. On Thursday night, still a chance of showers at 30% with otherwise partly cloudy skies. We'll see a low of 64. On Friday, mostly sunny with a high of 82. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low of 63. On Saturday, we'll see mostly sunny skies with a high of 82. For Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 66 degrees. And for Sunday, lots of sunshine, but a 50% chance of some thunderstorms with a high of 84. Checking our current conditions. Humidity at 98%. Our winds are calm. Barometer is steady at 30 inches. Right now, we are overcast still, and there's a little bit of fog and mist out there. 71 degrees is our current temperature. So that is your weather forecast brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. Now, we've got our birthdays and perhaps some anniversaries coming up for this August the 20th. The birthday calendar is brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, and business formations. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
All right, the birthday music has been cued, and we will turn the microphones over to Noah Messarge.
Yes, that is my cue to read the birthdays.
Okay.
So today is Wednesday already, August 20th. This month has really flown by. Chris, I don't know if you feel the same way, but
always,
it's just flying by. I'll get to the birthdays, though. Starting off today, we have John H. McCraw Jr., John H. McCraw Jr., what a name right there. That is a great name. Name of a leader. No, okay. We also have one anniversary as well. That is Frank and Marion Harris celebrating unknown amount of years because I don't have amount of years on here, but they're celebrating an anniversary.
Sounds like they've been married for a while.
Yes. Sounds like it. Yeah. And
okay.
I do have a delayed birthday. I meant to mention this 2 days ago now. And this was on my end. Travis Carlson, I think he called in one time. He had a birthday this past Monday. So,
oh, he's your buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. You can say that. Yeah. We're amicable. We're friends. I know him.
Amicable?
Yeah. Is that right?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Amicable.
It's same. It's tomato, Chris. It's too early in the morning. These lights are bright. I got to squint to see you.
Oh yeah.
So,
I understand.
but
Okay.
yeah. So he had a birthday. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
Happy birthday to Travis.
Yeah. Gets a little sloppy when he gets to drinking a little bit. I know we have to do the closing things, but speaking of flasks and stuff, this guy, the weirdest thing with this guy, Travis, he would drink. He was 22 at the time, or now he's 23.
Okay.
He would drink a healthy amount for a 22-year-old. Now, who's to say what is healthy when it comes to drinking? But I mean, like a couple of times a week. That's it. Nothing too crazy. I called him one day, and he was like, "Noah, I'm in AA," and I'm like, Travis, are you okay? I didn't know. He was like, yeah, I know. I'm done with drinking. But like, he wasn't like overdoing it ever. He just started going to AA, and he was like, but like there was no ever, it's not like he was like just waking up in the morning and he didn't know where he put his keys and wallet, and he's like, I got to stop.
Well, I do that when I'm
Exactly. I do that too, sometimes too.
without the alcohol.
Yeah, so I don't know. The weirdest thing, just one day he was like, "No, I'm done," which I mean, good for him. That's
good for Travis.
But I was like, he never had a problem too. So it's like one of those,
Mm-hmm.
But anyways.
Cheers.
That ends my spiel. Yes, cheers to everybody celebrating
All right.
today.
How do they get the names to us, Noah?
They can call in 434-394-0924. You can also email us, birthdays@wflo.net. And on our website, under the On-Air Mentions page, they can submit birthdays directly from our website. Chris, back to you.
Very good. And for the right legal advice, visit Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, on Main Street in Farmville. All right. We do have a call, so we'll push back our recipe for the week and see who's on the line.
I have a suspicion it might be
Henry? Good morning. You're on the Call Flow radio show.
Good morning to you folks.
Good morning, Henry.
Hey, Henry.
When I was in the second grade, I learned to spell certain words by association with others. The second grade, I learned to spell geography. You know how I learned to spell it?
How?
George Emmett's old grandpa rode a pig home yesterday.
Okay.
That's true. That's true. That's the way I learned to spell
geography. Okay.
Yeah, George Emmett's old grandpa rode a pig home yesterday. I don't know why I thought of that, but anyway.
That's really something.
I thought
Go ahead.
I thought the fruit was ripe, but I was plumb wrong.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. The colorful boy was blue because of what he read.
Yep,
he was colorful, all right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had a nose for nostrils. He really did. He helped to train the conductor. That was his job.
Mm-hmm.
A bolt of lightning hit a bolt of cloth because he was a nut. And nuts and bolts go together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes. Did you hear about the lightning bug who went on strike?
No, I didn't hear about him.
I didn't either. The doctor made house calls, but not to the Senate.
Okay, we're getting a little political here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he was dying to live.
Okay.
And he felt like a head with his chicken cut off.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, I had a kind of a serious story, and it's true. It happened when I was a boy. And when I was raised, we had one cash income, and that was railroad ties, which we used to put the steel rails on.
Mm-hmm.
And the cutter had to be a real artist to cut them into perfection. And this was done by the late Emmett Murphy of Dillwyn. We also had pine pulpwood, and our family cut that, and poplar pulpwood. And the family would cut the poplar and the pine,
Mm-hmm.
and they would get the bark off of the poplar wood, which was always high in sap, and the poplar bark would come off in big sheets, almost like peeling a banana. And one day we were peeling the poplar wood. I was helping. I was about 6 years old, and I was only wearing a pair of little overalls, nothing else. And as the juicy bark came off, the yellow jackets swarmed out and got inside of my little overalls.
Oh, my.
And they began a sting operation.
No kidding.
So I started running away, but they were still inside my pants. There was a fence in front of me, and I jumped over the fence. When I jumped over, I was wearing overalls, but when I landed on the other side of that 3-strand barbed wire fence, I was completely naked. I had pulled those overalls off while I was in midair, and that is a true story. That is a true story.
I can understand that very much
Yeah,
so.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But anyway,
No, that's cute. That's cute.
we'll from my childhood.
Yeah, from your childhood.
Anyway,
That's great.
my phone number, if anybody'd like to give me a buzz, is 414-0096. And we hope to talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Henry. Thank you so much for calling and for giving us that story. It was good.
Thank you.
Great. All right. Take care.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
God bless. Bye.
All right.
The one and only
Yeah.
Henry Fulcher, of course.
The one and only Henry Fulcher. And the funny thing is, I know what that's like because when Hurricane Isabel came through, and fortunately, we didn't have any damage to the house from trees or anything, but we did lose a bunch of trees. So Francis was out there processing those, and I was with him, but I stepped into a yellow jacket nest. Now, this was summer, September, I guess it was. Anyway, we had put water in the bathtub because we didn't have any electricity. But when those yellow jackets started stinging, by the time I got to the cabin inside, I didn't have any clothes on either. And I hit the bathtub.
Yep.
And those little devils, they can
Those
just...
will get, yeah.
Boy.
That's yeah, I watched that movie. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but this movie's from the 90s. Do you mind if I talk about it? It's the...
Well, let's do...
Oh, yes, of
do
cour's,
the
of course.
recipe
Yes,
first,
absolutely.
And then we'll
I'm
talk
sorry.
about
I'm getting
that. That's
too...
okay. That's all right. Not a problem. The recipe for today. Now, we'll have something probably next week for the Labor Day weekend coming up for picnics and stuff like that. But this is a heavenly meatloaf with blue cheese, mushrooms, and spinach. And so if you're tired of the same old meatloaf, I love meatloaf. You know, and I have my own way of making it, but this sounds absolutely delicious. Anyway, this particular recipe serves 8. The total time for the recipe is 1 hour. It might take you a little bit longer if you chop slower or this type of thing. Anyway, you need 2 eggs, 1 finely chopped fresh spinach, 1 cup of finely chopped fresh spinach, 1/2 a cup of sliced fresh mushrooms, 1/4 cup of 1/2 a cup of plain breadcrumbs, 1/2 of a small onion finely chopped, 1/3 of a cup of 2% milk, 1/3 of a cup of crumbled blue cheese, 2 tablespoons of reduced sodium W sauce, Worcestershire, Worcestershire. Anyway, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 pinch of dried oregano, a pinch of dried basil, salt and ground pepper to taste, and 1.5 pounds of extra lean ground beef.
Now that sounds good.
Okay. You preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and you grease a loaf pan. You mix eggs, spinach, mushrooms, breadcrumbs, onion, milk, blue cheese, W sauce, garlic, cayenne pepper, oregano, basil, black pepper, all together in a large bowl. Then you add the ground beef and mix thoroughly with your hands. See, this is what I love about meatloaf and stuff like that. You get it in there and you can just, take out all your frustrations.
Yeah.
Get it all. Mix it all in there.
A little part of you is forever baked into the meatloaf.
Is right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you bake in a preheated oven. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth today. Oven with until no longer pink in the center, about 45 to 60 minutes, depends. An instant read thermometer inserted into the center should read at least 160 degrees. And that's it.
Wow. Can you have meatloaf pink, or it's not good for ground beef to be a little pink? Because I'm thinking about like burgers. You know how like sometimes somebody will order their burger with just a tiny bit of pink.
I'm not sure how that helps it stay together. It being not quite, fully.
You want a loaf.
Yeah. In the loaf.
That makes sense. Yeah.
All right, so there you go.
Spinach. That sounds good. I like the sound of this dish.
And I'm not a big lover of blue cheese, but in certain recipes, it's really good. Yeah. So there you have it, and we'll put that in our website.
Absolutely.
Heavenly meatloaf with blue cheese. Now I can see me having it with mashed potatoes, and maybe some sautéed asparagus.
Yeah. Sautéed mushrooms with asparagus or a little something.
Or the meatloaf has the mushrooms in it.
Oh, true.
And then maybe some green beans or whatever, and a roll, and okay.
Sounds delicious.
Mouth is watering.
You make mashed potatoes instant or mashed? You like mashed potatoes?
I like mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I don't even touch instant potatoes.
See, I mean, I love the taste of mashed potatoes, like real potatoes, but sometimes the convenience of instant mashed potatoes, I do tend to go towards that more of the time.
Oh, okay.
So, unfortunately, it's one of those things.
Yeah, my daughter she's the mashed potato queen, Laura. She mashes them by hand, and she uses the sour cream, the heavy cream, lots of butter, and, if she wants garlic potatoes, and she'll put the garlic in there as well. And then she mashes by hand mash. They're delicious. Delicious.
I think there's some foods that taste better when it's very hand heavy, like you're really, like I'm thinking of like old Italian bread makers from like Tuscany or wherever, and like actually, touching the dough or the meatloaf or the mashed potatoes with your hands and getting in there, it does enhance the flavor, and you can literally taste the love.
Yes,
which is incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it
so.
Really is.
No, that sounds good. You know what? I haven't made meatloaf in several years, but I think you've inspired me today, Chris.
Good.
To maybe try this weekend.
Absolutely. And for those of you who have or alpha-gal or whatever, turkey does just as well.
Just as well. Yeah.
It does. Yeah. So as long as you add the egg and make sure that you've got plenty of breadcrumbs or whatever to make sure that add a little bit of oil or something like that. So it'll make a little olive oil or something like that. Will make it kind of stick together a little bit better. Anyway, so what were we talking about before the?
Bees. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say that one movie. You may have seen it, My Girl with Macaulay Culkin. I watched that. I watched that.
So sad.
That's pretty sad. It was pretty sad. I was not expecting the movie to take that kind of turn at the very end. I was kind of shocked. I almost got up and I had to pace around the room after that scene. It was shocking. I don't want to spoil the movie, but yeah,
it is sad.
It is, yeah. But bees are no fun. I hate bees. I don't want to say they scare me, but you know what I really don't like? Bell hornets. They just look horrible.
I got stung by one of those.
How's
Felt
that?
like somebody hit me in the leg with a sledgehammer. Fortunately, somebody there had an EpiPen in case I had
Good.
an allergic reaction to it. But yeah, it was sore for days.
Mm-hmm.
And after it was sore, then it started itching.
Mm.
And I felt like that I had been invaded,
Yeah.
sort of, and by this thing, and it just kept on, reminding me of how bad it stung.
Awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just
Those
vicious.
bees, they're so big you can almost hit them with a baseball bat. I feel like
They're-
there's
yeah, and they're very
like-
hard to kill.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They just look aggressive. They look like they got a problem with anybody. Yeah.
And they are aggressive.
Mhm.
And like this one hit me and then flew away.
yeah.
It was just like, I'm targeting your leg
Yeah, and then I'm out
for
of here.
this sting. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was not fun.
not fun at all. Wow.
No.
Yeah.
no.
So,
But for those people who are allergic,
EpiPen.
something like that, keep that EpiPen around.
definitely need that EpiPen.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, I don't think I've never been stung by a bell hornet or one of those, so I don't know if I would be allergic. Probably not. I don't know. I'm pretty I don't really have any allergy reactions.
How are you with poison oak?
Oh, it sucks. It's really bad. Yeah.
I cannot tell the difference between poison oak, poison ivy, and what it looks like. So I'm really been fortunate. I'm knocking on wood.
The problem with that
far.
is I don't. Is this wood or is this like
I don't know. It's composite. of some-
composite?
yeah.
So
Well, I could knock on my head.
there.
I'm a wood.
Oh yeah, there you go. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, Chris.
All right, our time is 8:53. If you want to join in on the conversation, give us a call, 434-394-0924.
I was going to say, speaking of itchy skin things like poison oak, poison ivy, I had really bad eczema when I was like 13, 14. And, I would sweat a lot. I would be outside a lot, like doing yard work and stuff. And I thankfully hasn't come back up, but it was right on the, this little area right here on the, other side of my elbow. And oh my goodness, Chris, I mean, my whole arm looked like just like a red patch, and it would just keep spreading. And then I just stopped itching, even though it was like on fire. It's so bad. I was using a lot of cortisone at the time, and that definitely helped a lot. But yeah.
There's
Those
nothing worse than something that itches and you can't scratch it.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true.
Oh, man, I tell you what. All right, let's see what's going on here in the world of what? Famous birthdays, maybe? Who's celebrating today? All right, famous birthdays coming up. Rocker, Robert Plant, 77 years old today. He appeared as a musical guest on Saturday Night Live.
Ah, nice.
So, and he looks like he's been rode hard and put up wet.
Yeah. Hung out to dry.
Had to dry, that's right. Okay, let's see who else is celebrating. Weatherman Al Roker is, how old is he? He's 71 today
Yes.
as well. He once hosted a game show called Remember This. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that game show
I
particularly.
don't remember it either. Actor Kia Kwan, 55 today.
Yeah.
He had a small role in Encino Man as a high school student.
Speaking of Al Roker, I think wasn't he in that one episode of Seinfeld, like on the bus? Kramer's reading the paper, and it had something to do with Al Roker, and he like looks in front of him, and it's Al Roker, and he gives his like smile and thumbs up.
Might have been.
Okay.
I can't remember whether I've seen about every
Episode.
but anyway, he's a good guy.
He is.
All right, we'll take a call here. Good morning, you're on the Call Flow Show.
Oh, good morning, DJs.
Okay, yes.
Uh-huh.
The people,
Yeah, man.
the people at my 60th reunion were amazed that I was still on the radio.
Oh, really?
Well, they were amazed I was on the radio anyway, but to be on the radio for this long a time, Yeah, it was interesting to see their reactions to that. But yeah, how are you
Signing
today?
autographs and handing out pictures, handing out 5x7.
Wasn't anything like that.
I like to think Chris has a pack of 5x7s in her car or somewhere. I would buy seriously, Chris. I would buy a signed autograph 5x7 if you had it.
Gracious. Oh my goodness.
Pre-signed.
Celebrity
just a spritz of your best perfume on it.
That would be nice. Yeah. I would love that. Yeah. Anyway, how are you today?
Oh, fine. Yes. Fine, thanks.
That's good.
Yes. I come in to call because I don't want anybody in the house hearing what I have to say. So these guys decided to they turned the radio on out there. Now they're going to listen to me.
Oh.
So now I'm going to give a shout out to my gal and her son.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
That's a nice thing.
Yeah.
I'm just that kind of guy.
Cool. Yes, you are that kind of guy.
Yes.
Yeah. We were talking about bee stings. Are you allergic to bees?
No, but no, and it seems like it's been such a while. I almost forgot what it felt like.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to get stung just to bring back memories.
No, you don't.
Oh, no wonder I hated it. But my gal's son was cutting the grass yesterday, weed whacking, and he ran into a underground hive.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Maybe a dozen times or so. He got some. Yeah.
Did he get stung?
So I'm running around the yard. Pardon?
Did he get stung?
Yeah, I would say probably at least a dozen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is he okay?
Yeah, they just little welts. So either he is okay or he saw me looking at him and he's faking it. I'm like, you're a guy, you're supposed to handle it.
Poor thing. I hope he'll be all right.
I know. He was running around the yard. I was wondering what happens. It's like, I know you're not exercising.
Well,
but no, he was.
He won't be mowing the yard for, you won't be mowing your grass anymore.
Oh, my gosh, I know.
To have that kind of an experience, yeah.
It's weird that bees are so small, but they cause so many problems. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Like sweat bees.
Yeah.
It is. All the little guys, the the bees and the ticks and the mosquitoes.
Do you think if there was like a world-class wrestler that got shrunk down to a bee's size, he would become like a problem for people? It's like beating, I don't know, like beating their leg. That's a really dumb.
Sometimes Noah, I wonder.
You know what? Look, Chris, I was gonna try that out, and it was really bad. It was really awful. And I regret saying it. What can I say? I can't take that back. I already said it. It's it's in this room.
And it's 9 o'clock.
And it's recorded and it's 9 o'clock.
And we've
Thank
gotta
goodness.
go.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, this was short but sweet, and we hope that you call back tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Thanks for the airtime.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
All righty. Goodbye.
All right. We're done.
Yep. Terrible time to end it for me, but I can't really defend myself after that comment. I can just leave.
Okay,
and,
all
right, Chris.
We wanted to thank Missy Shores,
for coming in
who
today.
is the Cumberland County Public Schools Superintendent. And it was nice talking with her. And, of course, always nice talking with you and our callers. So we'll be here tomorrow.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Everybody have a good one.